This is a short creative writing story that was influenced by Youth Mental Health Education Top End Tour, a collaboration between teamHealth and Mind Blank Limited. Culture shock. The first observation came with the long, big stretch of the highway. There's no one in sight for miles. Nothing but red copper stretches of land. The grass on the side of the road had grown almost as tall as the ute we were driving in. Wildlife constantly was popping in and out from the bare branches of the trees. It's as if the animals were playing a very innocent game of hide and seek with us. In a second, thunderstorms roared. The rain then never seemed to end. We learnt that the roads leading into communities flooded constantly. This country is amazing. I feel so blessed. There's so much to see in the territory. The colours of the sunset are spectacular. Every image is a picture of 1,000 words, and I know it's cliche, but there's blurs of blues and orange rays that set out a tapestry of rainbow reflections. Then there are frogs everywhere, mainly cane toads, and the birds here constantly, they're singing a cacophony of noise that builds up such a great atmosphere. In reflection, every piece of nature carries a constant reminder that we're not alone out here. What a week it's been. 7 communities and towns, 11 workshops, 427 students, 1,326 kilometres, 2 plane rides and a whole lot of laughs. We're travelling with an outreach worker from teamHealth, and together we're running some mental health education programs around the top end of Australia. I'm one of the 4 actors on tour, and we're excited about the possibility of social impact we could make in the area. The community we're visiting today is called Gunbalanya, which is known as Stone Country, as there's many rocky hills in the area. This community is in the Arnhem Land region, and it has a population of 1,200, of which 90% are First Nations people. The only way to get to Gunbalanya during the wet season is to fly a small plane across the wetlands. And today, we had no choice, because East Alligator River was flooded. We learnt there's only one school in this community, Gunbalanya Community School. It engages students, parents, and community education. We'd already travelled through Bachelor, Daly River and Bellenewen, and we learnt that some of these remote areas commonly do not have any high schools near them. And if a young person did want to get a high school education, for example, they had to travel a minimum of 300 kilometres to Darwin for a senior school, or look at boarding school options interstate. We finally arrived. The sun was blazing. On our way to the community hall, sweat builds like layers of condensation all over our clothes. No one cares about BO anymore. And the kids start to arrive. There's about 30 young people, age range probably about 4 to 16. They're all so energetic and they just want to play. So a game of tips starts, and I build up every single last energy reserve to make sure that I stay awake and get involved in playing these games. Because the kids, they're friendly, respectful and humble. And look, eventually we did get to our show. We were all physically, emotionally and spiritually reaching our limits by the end of it. My head pounds. We're exhausted from a 12-hour workday. It doesn't take long to slip into a dreamlike state. Tomorrow will be another day to keep dreaming. I hope you like the story. Thank you.